Alright, do not do this, gang. Don't do what I'm about to do. You'll get in real trouble. Okay? Now there's my ceiling fan. It's about cartoon time. I gotta get back in. So I'm ready to go. I'm gonna put a ceiling fan right here. And the reason I'm going to do that is because I think it's gonna. I got everything ready, and I'm just gonna make it so it plugs in over there. I'm not gonna hardwire it into the house or anything, but I want to put it out here so when I put my spa back here, I can blow the bugs off of me, because I'm covered with these things called crane flies this year. They're everywhere. I think they call them mosquito hawks or something. But anyway, I was given this fan. It looked like a, like a scimitar kind of a thing. It's kind of weird looking. See, there's one right there. Stupid things drive me crazy. Or just billions of them. Walked out in the yard the other night, and the whole yard's moving around because of them. So this old Harbor Breeze thing, 2 blades, and there's a couple on the ground. When they first came out, and they'd have 1 blade or whatever, they did call them bug fans. I've heard people call them that. So the ceiling fan thing is a new phenom. It's probably only 50 years old. So anyway, I'm so happy with that. And if you look back, you can see where I restored this thing. But I love having this paper here and it's just so cool. But anyway, that is an interior fan. Do not put that fan outside, even if covered, and just don't do it. Okay, don't do what I do. Whatever you do, don't do what I do. Editing another video. Let's have our coffee. It's 9 o'clock, cartoon time. Now around here, it's called Me TV, and that's where they come on, get a nice solid hour. Oh, time for the William Tell Overture. So the trick here is to find a piece of wood up there that I can drill into to put that thing right there up to hang the ball on. You've all done this before. And so let's see what we can do. I'm going to try to, I got my tape measure, try to find the center here. The spy has to go right about here. Because I need that area over there for all the pumps and everything like that. So there's my little staple over there to hold the wire against the house. I got other methods. So let's see if we can find a piece of wood up here. Usually they're on the seam. And we'll go up there and we'll poke around and see what we can find. Okay, of course it's taken far more work than you would imagine. Had to get the big hole saw, the big red thing. Couple of drills, impact drills, and I got that thing up there. I mean, that is up there like crazy. It took me a little bit of a second to find a little off center there, as you can tell, but I can seal that up. But I got lag bolts going into a 2x4, and I got safety lag bolts on the sides. So we're gonna hang that thing. I'm gonna have to do some silly stuff here, boys, no doubt about that. But by cracky, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I kinda like it. I was gonna take that, I've about got to though, because I gotta run wire. I might cut that cup and put it up there somehow and get some Gorilla Tape or something. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, we've switched to the 2-foot rod because the lower these are, the more effective they are. Effective. Okay. And so we're going to go up 3 rungs. It's raining like crazy. Oh, I can't do all this one-handed. I don't. Maybe I can't. There you go. So, there you go. That feels okay. Alright, had to make a wiring extension and everything else. So now you ask yourself, well, how did he get here? And I'll tell you in a minute. Let's get these down because I don't think I need that anymore. Hopefully I don't need the drill anymore. And we'll stand back and look at it. You say, well, your blades are too long. Well, you know what you do, don't you? You get your saber-tooth saw and you shorten them. So let's see how bad it is. Okay. Oh, they go, oh, well, maybe not. Hey, I forgot they kind of went like that. They kind of go, woohoo! That's close to my, it's not too bad. Oh, I thought they kind of went out more, but they don't. They kind of lay inside some. Say, how long you think those are going to last out here in the weather? Maybe I ought to go down and put some clear coat on them. That might not be a bad idea. Well, let's make sure. I don't think that's going to hit anything, because one of these blades is already kind of coming apart. So, okay, well, that's enough for now. Let's go in there and make an egg sandwich and go to town. I got to go to town. And you can see this edge here is delaminating. Anything I hate is when something delaminates. I hate it when that happens. So, okay. Well, I got my cheap step bit for house use, and I put a hole in this so I can kind of cover that up and hopefully make that look a little better. So let's go up there and put this on, and I don't know how I'm going to attach it. I guess I'll glue it up there or something. I don't know, because it's up in there now, so the screws won't reach. I don't know, I'll find some screws. I don't think I'm going to be using this thing, that's for sure. Alright, let's, I'll tell you another little helpful tip, gang. Whenever you when you have to leave and you drop your ladder, just pivot it right here, and then you'll end up in the same spot. You won't be guessing all the time where you need to be. Okay, let's go up there and see if I can get this thing on there before I get all carried away. I know it's going to look kind of chalky, but it's just testing 1, 2, 3, you know. Another little trick is you can tie a real loose knot right here, so when you thread this through, you won't pull it out and make a mistake. I do that. They do it on radios all the time. I saw that when I was a kid, so you don't jerk the wire, and you don't just jerk it out. And so that's what I do there. I think I'm just going to fill that with great stuff or something and seal that up. I got some of that up here. It'll look kind of ugly, but remember, it's just a farmhouse. Uh-oh. Is that a live one over there? It might be a live one. Well, I just got some spray like an hour ago. Knew this was going to happen. I don't know. He looks like he's dormant. I'll spray him anyway. Now, I'm not going to show you what it looks like all fixed up, but I got the wire up there. I got it really nicely done. I got that thing tied off up there. I got the blades on it, and it looks like we're going to be just dandy. That's going to be a nice addition to the spa. There's Mr. Hummingbird. He sees me. Well, I better get in so these cats can. I'm just going to make this sort. Let's see what happens when I plug in. I got the remote ready right here. Yeah, he was complaining at me, wasn't he? Alright, well, let's see what happens. Get this down. I'm always convinced that at any moment there's going to be a terrible wind. Okay, well, let's see what happens. Let's see, light. No light. Okay, well. No. There it goes. How do you turn it off? Oh, there it is, I guess. How do you make it? Oh, you can put it on a number of hours to run. Okay, I want it to go the other direction. Is there a directional thing? Well, that's an ugly thing, isn't it? Why didn't the light work? I don't know. I don't care if the light works, really. So I don't know if there's a switch up there. I wonder if it works from inside. Well, how do you make it change directions? Is this that? Does that make it change directions? Really shouldn't mess with them. So I'm gonna mess with it. Okay, there it goes. Kinda. That was chalky. I want it to blow downward. There we go. Okay, well let's turn it off, and I don't know what that does. I need to look up a PDF on how this thing works. Alright, let's go and sit in the chair. I think it's running. Well, it ain't hitting anything. I don't know. Looks like it's kind of out of balance. Alright, well, let's let it stop, and then we'll go in here and see what it's like. Oh boy, it's nice in here. Oh. Okay, so I'm sitting inside. Yeah, works from inside. Well, that'll be nice. And I think that's a nice addition. Now, if you get one of these, be sure to get the outside kind, okay? Don't get the inside kind. They hang out there, but like I say, this one was free. And I'm going to just unplug it when not in use. I don't know, I may get the light to work. But anyway, that's going to be it for this. That's all this is. I just want to get that going. And give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And I hope you're a big fan. Thanks for spending time with me. Bye-bye. God, that thing's ugly. Well, I guess it's efficient. Bonus footage. I was given 2 of these fans. So I figured I might just look at the light bulbs here. And here's crazy thing is, why can't they just use regular light bulbs and stuff? So anyway, since I was given 2 and this one didn't work, I just went down and took the other one out. And let's see if the light works now. There you go. There you go. All right, I like that. Works fine from inside here. I don't know why it wouldn't. I wonder if it's gonna, if I hang the other one up in the barn, if it's gonna have enough signal to make the one come down. If I hang the one up down there where I want to, over my vise, then maybe it'll turn it on. You never can tell with these fans, and these don't. These are sort of cheap and nasty, so they don't have the little switches in them that you can change around. Maybe the 1 and 1 thing. I don't know that. Learn. I don't know. Well, I don't know. I'll have to look it up. So anyway, but the light works. Groovy. That hornet's nest was alive, and I found another one underneath the bay window here too. So anyway, we'll get them. Okay, once again, thanks a lot. And we will this is overcomplicated, this whole thing, this whole affair. So alright, talk to you later. Bye bye. Neat.